Huh? Yes. You don't have? RM. Wait. I'll check. Abang Otai, live dah boleh tengok sebab ada orang nak tengok live ah. Okay, baik.
Belum mic komentator tak ada lagi. Mic itu the point ke track, jangan point ke the point ke track.
Dah sampai.
Ya, bos. Can.
So we have started the heat number 2 for the Rotax Senior Max and Max Master. 1 lap in and it is poleman Toby Gill, who is still ahead of Zaif Raikal, Krish Gupta, Mohammad Ferus, and Muiz Zudin. That is your current top 5. So you can see that after only just 1 lap, that Toby is already a second and a half ahead of Zaif Raikal. Trying to catch a few battles on track here. I think that is Krish coming under pressure from Ferus and Muiz. So close by. The battle on track that we are viewing right now is the battle for 3rd position. So Chris, the driver, ahead in car 369, defending from Ferus and Muiz. Further down, you can see Payakorn here, cart number 318, just crossing the start-finish line. So Payakorn almost 4.6 seconds behind your race leader, Toby Gill. So this is the largest grid category that we have here this weekend. Unlike the other classes, the Rotax Senior Max and Max Masters are only running heat number 2 today compared to the other classes which completed heat number 2 yesterday. So more racing today for the Senior Max and Max Masters. The only Max Master driver is Jason Lee. He's further down in P15 in cart number 997. So he's almost 26.4 seconds behind Toby Gill. So Toby already steered clear of everyone with a 2.3 second gap on the 3rd lap. Oh, someone has just pulled off. This is cart 326. That's Victor. So unfortunately, he will be out of heat number 2. Back to the front here with your race leader, Toby Gill. So Toby taking it easy here on a Sunday morning to start things off here for the Senior Max. So we can see a few movers and shakers here. Tanmay moved up 10 position in total. So that's a big winner. They're currently running in P8. So hopefully Tanmay will be able to hang on to that position. While we look ahead, it is still Krish defending from Feroz and Muiz. So Feroz not holding back here, Muiz as well. They are close enough to try to take on second position. Zaif Raikal is slightly further ahead. So I can see based on our lap timing, I think Mega and Tanmay are also in a close fight there for 7. So Tanmay may be able to gain one more position before the end of the race because we still have 5 laps to go. So far, no worries for Toby Gill. You can also see Zaif Raikal further ahead. I think Feroz has just taken a position from Krish. So Feroz moves up to 3rd. Krish in 4th. Payakon. Payakon has surprisingly also found his way through to Muiz. So a few changes there in from 3rd to 6th position. I think Krish has just squeezed through ahead of Feroz on the start-finish straight. So going head-to-head there in the battle for 3rd position is Krish Gupta and Mohammad Feroz. And guess what? I can see Payakorn. You can see the driver in the green helmet right there with them as well. So Payakorn finding some pace here midway through the race. Muiz, let's see what he can do to keep up with the 3 drivers ahead of him. We may have a 4-way battle now for 3rd position. And in behind this 4-way battle, we can also see another battle grouping up there between 7, 8, 9, and 10. So Megat, Tanmay, Krishay, and also Paco are in a battle for 7th position. So we see a few different groups here with 3 laps to go in the Rotex Senior Max. Krish on the last lap managing to hold off Feroz this time around. Payakon just shadowing them along with Muiz. So the drivers still have some time on their hand here. We can see that Krish is picking up the pace here in the final few laps. Here as they come around the final turn to head towards the start straight, we're going to look at the gap between Krish, Feroz, Payakon, and Muiz. So the gap is now 1.5 seconds between 3rd and all the way down to 6th. So you can see the closest driver to Krish at the moment is Feroz. He's focusing on just pushing and staying with the 3rd position man. Also trying to keep a slight breathing space between himself and Payakon in 5th. Muiz is staying very quiet there in 6th position, right behind this group. As you can see, 1, 2, 3, 4. So it looks like we are going to stay with this battle a quick glimpse at our race leader, Toby Gill, and also the driver in second, that is Zarif Raikal. So two of them, both of them having a rather quiet race compared to Krish, Feroz, Payakon, and Muiz right behind them. So Toby Gill's fastest lap time was 106.480. So putting in a few quick laps to help him open up his 4.7 second gap to Zarif Raikal. So the crowd has gathered here at the LYL International Karting Circuit for one of the more exciting category we have here. I think there is a collision there on track. We're trying to see if we can catch which two drivers were involved there. But here you can see car number 350, this is Zarif Raikal. So as the checker flag is waved, Toby Gill takes victory, followed by Zarif Raikal in second. And looks like the incident was probably between Krish and Feroz on the final lap. So this has allowed Payakon to take third, Muiz to take fourth, Krish takes fifth. But I think the victim on the final lap was Muhammad Feroz, because he is dropping down on our lap timing, and looks like he will have to retire from the race. I can see there is a cart parked close to the final turn. So I think if we are guessing correct, that should be Muhammad Feroz. So unfortunate end to his race. As you can see, there is a driver standing there right on the grass on the final turn, and that is Feroz. Unfortunately had his race cut short, but I'm sure race control will look into that incident. So an exciting end to heat number 2 for the Rotax Senior Max and Max Master. You can see here I think these are the micro drivers already lining up near the pit exit to prepare for their super heat. But here is your provisional results for the Rotax Senior Max and Max Masters. Victory goes to Toby Gill in 10 minutes 04.472. Zarif Raikal takes second, Payakon third, Muiz fourth, Krish fifth, Tanmay sixth, Mega in 7, Krishay in 8. So you can see that 16 drivers completed heat number 2 for the Rotax Senior Max and Max Master. And the next